Sorry.
Say hi. This is Trista from Oregon Books.
I'm Kayla.
Kayla, yes. And we live or work in the great town of Grants Pass.
It is
And we want to share a review with you about The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. And it's not out yet, so you're getting a little taste of what's to come.
2 more months.
And it's out April 5th, 2016. It's going to sell for $19.99, so it's going to be a hardcover. But hey, a new book by Rochelle Mead.
You can't argue with that.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. So, what do you think about this book?
Well, I liked it, obviously. But I think that it needs to be a little more fleshed out. Mm-hmm. I did enjoy it, though. I really flew through it. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoyed the first couple chapters were my favorite.
This kind of brings you in, pulls you in.
It does pull you in. That's really great.
Yes,
because you're not knowing what she's gonna do, and that was fun.
Because it could go in anyway. So that's good. That was very cool.
Yeah.
So our main character, initially, all you know of her is that she's the Countess of Rothford, and that's about it. They really never give her first name. It's kind of odd, but I didn't see it.
I looked. I didn't see any first name.
It's based as a fantasy. It does tend to have a historical fantasy leanings to it, England, America kind of situation.
It takes parts.
Yeah,
from our history.
I think it does. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I think it had good characters. I would say that I think the fantasy building should be a little bit better, but that's just because I read fantasy and I'm hoping for more world building.
And she only touches up on certain things.
Yeah.
I mean, the religions, you never learn anything about the religions.
No. So there's lots of stuff that hopefully this will be more books and she'll flesh out for.
Right, I think,
otherwise,
long in the series.
But it was very entertaining. Liked it. I think anybody who reads Rochelle Mead's going to love this book. I don't see that as a down for anybody. 2 thumbs up, however you want to look at it, that kind of thing.
4 stars.
But to kind of give you an idea of what we read and
what it's about.
What it's about. As I said, it's about the Countess. She's pretty much poor, but has a name. And she lives, at this point, kind of almost a lie. They're selling off things just to make her look like she's still wealthy. Everybody knows they're not.
Yeah, putting up a front.
Yes. So it's very important that we, that she's kind of in dire straits, and she knows she's not going to marry for love, but...
And she's kind of resigned herself to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's how it is. It's how it is. And she has an offer of marriage from a cousin, but very distant cousin.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Yeah. And we realize that it's not so... She realizes that it's not going to be a good match. Not a good thing at all.
His grandmother is a peach.
Yeah.
To put it lightly.
A scary bear. Yeah. But anyway, so... she just thought she'd go along and realizes that she just can't. So opportunity arises in the form of her maid, Adelaide.
Yes.
And... she decides to, I'd say, usurp Adelaide's role.
Yeah, right.
And takes over her choice, her life at that point.
Pretty much.
And Adelaide's going to the Glittering Court. And this is kind of where, she thinks this can work, where you meet a lot of the characters that are actually pretty cool characters. Right. We want to see we hope they get books.
I want to read the next books.
We hope they get books.
Right.
Because Tamsin's pretty awesome. And
Mira
is very mysterious, so we'll see what happens with that.
Right.
But I think that it's an interesting read. It's because you're reading it. When you're reading it, you see history, and it's so you kind of go,
you're like, oh, I remember that. I think I learned that in history.
Yes. So, is there anything that any part you really liked about it? Like one part that you really liked?
Let's see. I think my favorite part was when she was learning, to be in the Glittering Court, but she didn't have to learn because she knew all these by heart because she's been trained since she was a child. Mm-hmm. And all her etiquette tests.
Yeah.
And so she's basically trying to mess up what she knows so that she doesn't get.
Well, on purpose.
Right. Because she doesn't want anyone to know who she is. She's in hiding, and everybody's out looking for the Countess, and so she's just kind of screwing up on purpose, and it kind of leads to like funny results.
Yes.
And yeah, I enjoyed that.
Funny. That was funny.
Yeah.
I liked her humor and how she just quips of things that were just kind of funny, and you kind of go, that's interesting and that's funny, and so it pulls you in. I think makes her believable, human.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes. She had a lot of like she had really good chemistry with Cedric. They had relatable conversations, so that was nice.
I mean, with pretty much anybody, it's kind of
I
liked it. I mean, she did.
She always leaned in a way that seemed more human than a character.
Yeah,
which was good.
Yeah. So, is there anything that anything that you would say was bad about it?
Not knowing what happened with Tamsin and Mira was annoying because I wanted to know why Mira was always disappearing and what happened to Tamsin every thinking time. Because Tamsin has a lot of stuff happening to her, and you don't know it. And like the ending, it's just you don't know anything about Tamsin, and it's really frustrating because
you want to.
Yeah,
she's very much a character you're going to want to know about.
Right. Yeah. She was funny and fiery, and I enjoyed her. She was probably like my favorite. Her and Adelaide were the favorite. Yeah.
I would say mine is more of a world building. I think that I wished it was a little more rounded, fleshed out kind of stuff. But it was
interesting. I did enjoy like how she used history,
the comparisons, like taking something and
like
linking it to another.
Mail order brides, but putting it in as like, but we're making them better.
Yeah.
So you can have something to like put on your arm.
You're still for sale.
Yeah.
So
contract, you gotta fulfill this.
Or you So in reading this, if you've never read Kira Cass in the Selection series, then you really should have, because this is a great link to it. Very similar. So heads up, if you haven't read them, you really should want it.
Right. Or if you did read them, you're going to like this one.
Yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
So once again, I think it's a good book, really enjoyable.
Fun with it.
I think you had fun with it.
Yeah.
I hope to see more.
Yes.
In this world.
Right. And I think she said there's going to be more.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Because I really want to see what happens.
I know.
So, it sounds so bad, but
I know.
I really want to know what happens.
Forget Adelaide. I want to know what's going on.
So, once again, this is The Glittering Court. It's by Rochelle Mead. Due out April 5th. It retails at $19.99 hardcover. And thanks for watching. And,
appreciate it.
If you like it or let us know your thoughts,
comment
below, and feel free to subscribe and come see us next time. Who knows what we're doing? Bye.